Y'all, I've been saying this for months now, and the evidence is finally here. Y'all, Bianca Sensori is not the poor, trapped victim everybody wants to make her out to be. She's not the one that needs think pieces written about her. She's the one we need to be worried about. She's the one that is lockstep in line with Kanye's mayhem. And guess what? Her tweets, her deleted messages, all the stuff is being put out. And baby, yeah, we got to talk about this. Let's get into this, right? Listen, Bianca, again, it can't be said. She is not the victim of Kanye West. If anything, this girl is the president of the Kanye West fan club. And her latest stunt at the Grammys just proved that. You thought she was blinking a Morse code for help? Oh, I think I see. Nah, Bianca is out here living her dream, standing next to her idol like it's some twisted VIP meet and greet that never ends. And baby, the way Kanye's ex-employees just exposed her, whoo, buckle up because this rabbit hole goes deep. Okay, so let's rewind to the Grammys, okay? Let's start this from the top. Make it drop. That's some. Okay, Bianca shows up. When I say practically naked, she shows up naked, covered in what they are describing a whisper of mesh, and the internet loses it. Literally, people are like, Miss, are you okay? Is this some sort of reverse get out situation? Is Kanye just using her to mess with Kim? My whole thing was, and this is the saddest part, did Kanye fall so far from relevancy that this is the only thing that you can do to maintain relevance? Imagine a man that had a hit like Monster having to parade the stepmom to his kids around like an S-slave and then call it being a genius. Okay, man. All right. But then Kanye hits Instagram with a post that flipped everything on its head. He was out here gushing over Bianca, saying how brave and smart she is and how they tailored that invisible dress 6 times. Y'all, again, let me repeat this. They tailored the invisible dress 6 times. 6 times? That's more times than Kanye has fans left. But all jokes aside, 6 times. So Bianca had time to stand there with a teller 6 times over the week before the Grammys to get this. What does that tell you? Not only did she knew about this wasn't some last minute dare. This wasn't a, you better do it, right? This was a planned event. This was a strategy. Bianca wasn't forced into this at all. She is all in. And if you think Bianca just fell into this life by accident, baby, think again. Turns out, ex-Yeezy employees who sued Kanye spilled some of the piping hot tea. Bianca wasn't just a random architect he fell for. Oh, no, 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 no. Sis was a day one weirdo, a day one Kanye stand. Okay. I would say weird. I would show you the text, but I can't. Go to Kanye's post on Instagram. They are extremely R-rated images that Bianca was posting on her personal Instagram before she even got involved with the whole Kanye thing. She was always into that weird bondage, BD, like she was always into that. And when she wasn't even Mrs. West and when she had no power, she was texting employees these pictures, questioning them ad nauseum about their views on Hitler to see where they stand. Bianca, at the end of the day, is, well, let's get back into this, okay? Because there's stuff. We'll get into that, right? Listen, Bianca was an OG Kanye stan, and we're talking OG level, the kind that probably had a Kanye is a genius Twitter burner thread in her drafts on her burner account. On top of that, right? The real tea is the ex-people exposed that Bianca has been around since 2021. Well, even before then. In 2021, Kim found out, allegedly, that according to this tweet, that Bianca was messing around with Kanye. She got fired, and then he bought her back by Thanksgiving. Why did you have to hire her back on Thanksgiving? Did you spend Thanksgiving with her? Did you try to get into a sister-wife situation? Baby, Bianca always was willing to do anything to be with Kanye. And let's be real, Kanye has a type. He surrounds himself with flunkies, yes men, and people who think he's some kind of prophet. It's giving, it's giving Stan energy. It's giving you're an idiot, you're a flunky. And that I love black culture, but only when it benefits me kind of vibe. Bianca isn't trapped. She's honored to be there. She is at one with Kanye. The racism, she loves it. The only thing is, Bianca, you're not black. But you know what? Who cares? Because with Kanye, it's a new world order. He has officially turned into the real life version of Tyrone Biggins from the Dave Chappelle skit, okay? Bianca's honored to be there. She will do anything to be there. She's always lusted to be famous. She's always lusted to be more. And honestly, if that's your goal, who cares? But you guys have to understand what we're dealing with. She, I believe, is one of Kanye's flock that he's turning into a cult of people that believe he's a genius. Now, people in a cult are willingly there, I would imagine, or they're not. But we'll get into that later. Let's keep going. Now, here's the thing. Let's get into Kanye's cult and Bianca's role in the madness. Now we get to the real tea. Kanye is basically running a cult. He controls every aspect of Bianca's life, and she wants him to, from what she wears or doesn't wear to when she even speaks. And what does Bianca do? Bianca eats it up. Okay, Kanye has turned her into the ultimate disciple, his ride or die, his yes woman. And the fact that she willingly stood naked pants at the Grammy just to be a part of whatever unhinged narrative he's crafting, baby, that's devotion. But let's take a step back further. Why does Kanye keep pushing these stunts? Is it to impress Kim? To stay in the headlines? To get back at the industry that turned on him? Because let's not forget, Japan just canceled his $20 million deal after this Grammy stunt. He's literally losing millions just to be petty. That is not genius. That's self-sabotage with a healthy sprinkle of delusion. Let's also not forget that he's been posting pictures of Bianca in silver. Kim and him had this weird thing over silver. He wanted it to be a silver moment. She said, no, I'm going for Tad. It was some weird Kanye, whatever, right around the time that they were divorcing. But can we also just quickly point out that when it comes to Kanye and Bianca, Kim has always been a part of that narrative. And every single time he's pushing Kim up, he's letting Kim know, coaching Bianca up, he's letting Kim know that he can always make another one of her. But we'll get back to that, okay? Let's keep going, right? The Kanye's meltdown and what I mean about the Kim factor, okay? And just when you think it can't get any messier, Kanye hops on Twitter and starts ranting like a man who's lost all sense of reality. He literally said, I have dominion over my wife, and then tried to backpedal like, well, I don't force her to do anything. I don't force her to say anything. But she definitely wouldn't do it without my approval. Kanye, shut up. Sir, do you hear yourself? Oh, and then because of course he did, right? He decided to call himself a Yahtzee. You figured out again, just to make sure we all knew he wasn't coming back from the land of cancellation anytime soon. But then, an insider drops the messiest bombshell yet. Some people actually believe that Kanye is doing all this to get Kim's attention. That's right, the ultimate X-flex. Kanye has a new wife, but he still wants his first one to be watching. Yo, the ego is crazy. Listen, let me just say this. So let's get this straight. Bianca isn't some helpless victim. She's Kanye's number one disciple, in my opinion. She's been about this life. And while she's out here playing devoted cult member / it's funny to be racist / all these racist tweets that have been dug up and all these psycho pervy tweets that have been brought up, Kanye is still obsessed with Kim. Baby, you can't make this up. But what do you think? Is Bianca in too deep, or is she running her own little scam, waiting for the inevitable Kardashian-esque revenge glow up? Also, let's also not forget that Bianca does have legal control over Kanye West's affairs. At the end of the day, we talk about Free Britney. I don't know. It looks like Kanye is parading his guardian around on the red carpets naked. I guess so, right? But again, is she running her own little scam? Is she waiting for that glow up? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget, you guys, like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell because, honey, this saga is far from over. Woo!